that's the different feel that you get. Positive, life-giving words, negative, killing words. And as you would expect, just like when you eat food, there's a taste, but then an effect on the body. Same thing is true when words enter our lives. What impact happens when positive words sit on our soul and begin to affect us? The first is this: people are built up. See, Ephesians 4:29 says, we should speak those words that build up others according to their needs. The word build up was a construction term. It meant to help piece things together so that the design would be more fully realized. And when positive words settle in our soul, we are better people. We're stronger people. We're able to think, value, act, speak more like what God designed us to be like. They have built us up as people. And when positive words enter our mind, we are encouraged. We receive a heart, a motivation to move in the right direction and to honor God and all that kind of stuff. See, Ephesians 4:29 ends by saying that might benefit those who hear. But here's what's fascinating. It says they might benefit. Literally, we would translate that phrase at the end, that it might give grace to the hearers. Grace, which amongst other things is the motivation and the power to do the right thing. And when we let positive words settle into our spirit, we find ourselves better people, more motivated, more desirous of doing the things that are good and honest and right and honoring to God and a blessing to others. It's just the impact those words have. And as you might expect, the impact of negative words, yeah, you know what? First thing is people are going to get torn down. They're going to feel worse. They're going to be worse. They're not going to be any more like Christ. They might be less like Christ, less functional, less healthy. And these words also have the impact of people being disheartened. They're just discouraging words that tends to take your will away to really want to move forward and honor God and do right and build relationships and serve God and whatever. It's the power of words. God's words are always positive. They taste good, and their impact is health. An idea. Take them in. There's this book called the Bible filled with words of God. Read it. It's awesome. Don't worry about understanding everything. I don't. Even Paul looked at some of the things Peter wrote and said, you know what? Some things are hard to understand. And I figure if Paul had trouble, I'm going to have trouble too. Don't worry about that. You'll be amazed at what you do understand. You know what will happen to those words? They will taste right. And they will give life. And the words that come out of our mouths should mirror what God's words are like. Taste right, give life. Not taste bitter and bring sickness. So this is the question. What kind of words will you feed in people's lives? I have a choice to make, just like you do. Do I want to walk out the door and be a person whose words just give life? Or do I want to be a person whose words, not always, but too frequently, they just make people sick and bring weakness and death? Because words are like food, and they have shaping power. And a relational genius knows it. And so uses positive words to speak into the lives of others. May we do likewise. Father, thank you for the opportunity to kind of be together today. And we kind of tackle a lot of stuff, but I'd just like to ask that you'll take your words, positive and life-giving, and help it to settle in us in a way that it makes us use words more like yours, to say things more like the things you say, May we wield the awesome power of words in a responsible way. May we choose to just speak words that give life, and not words that kill and make sick. May this principle and all the principles of a relational genius, may all those skills remain etched in our hearts, and may we work on them regularly, that we as a people might just become real relational geniuses to the benefit of everyone. I pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Hey, listen, I appreciate being here today and throughout our series on relational genius. Next week, we're going to kick off a 3-part series on worry. And we're going to see if we can't banish it from our